And hello everybody, hope everybody is doing well and welcome back to Xplane 12. Today we're having a look at the new Just Flight BAe146. Today we're actually going to be looking at the 100 variant, the smallest one, as PSA as we travel from Shenandoah Valley to Charlotte Douglas today. It should be a nice flight. It's a pretty short hop, a 47-minute, perfect range for this airplane here. And yeah, this airplane is set to release on Wednesday. And yeah, it's a fantastic airplane. It is small. This is my first go, literally. So we lost our internet, just got the internet back. So this is like, you know, first stream here. My upload speed is very low for some weird reason, but I think it's just due to all the rain we've had. Because our internet runs through our phone lines and stuff. It's DSL, so it's not the fastest internet, and when it rains, it's very easy for it to go out. But the modem went bad, so we got a new modem. We're back, and we're going to be checking out this airplane here. So this airplane's set to release on Wednesday, and the prices are actually very good. So the airplane set to release Wednesday, May 21st. Price will be $44.99 US dollars. For current owners, it will be, you'll get a 40% off discount for current owners, which will bring it down to $26.99. So it's a very affordable airplane, and I think it's a very fun airplane. I've done a single takeoff, and that's about it. So we're gonna try not to suck too much on this flight here and actually fly the thing somewhat well. We'll see though. These airplanes are very confusing, but overall, the outside, I think it looks amazing on the outside. Like all the little different rivets and everything, and liveries look amazing too. I love this PSA livery on the 100 here. Man, it's just a cool airplane. American operated these, PSA operated them, and then a lot of airlines in Europe operated it. And oops, I accidentally opened the door there. Yeah, so a lot of airlines in Europe operated them. They flew into London City a ton. They were a very reliable, rugged airplane. They could take pretty much about anything you throw at it. They were amazing airplanes. You don't see them anymore to my knowledge. There might be a couple still flying around. But yeah, overall, this model is beautiful. Like the detail, the labels, and everything here is just a fantastic looking airplane. And Just Flight did an amazing job on the exterior. Let's jump to the inside. There are a few complaints I have. I think the textures could be a tad bit better for, Xplane 12 now, for Xplane standards. But overall, not too bad in the cockpit. Now, when we come into the cabin, there's a few things. The cabin itself over here don't look too bad. Also, this is extremely loud back here. But up in the galley and stuff, I don't know, could be a tad bit better quality. Coming through, man, it is extremely loud in here. I'm gonna just need to lower that so that people can hear me. But yeah, so overall, it's not too bad. It's, could be a little higher back here, but nothing, nothing too bad. Let's jump back up into here. Let me shut that door. That's extremely loud. So, let's bring this back up here now that we, now that's quieter. Okay, so here's your USB here. And yeah, it's pretty simple here. You got your chocks, your GPU. You can go to AviTab. You got your GPS altitude, airspeed, altitude above ground. And you just, you got a lot of features here. You can turn off the reflection, instrument reflections, which might be good. I'm going to leave them on for now. And yeah, you can control things. You got announcements, you got your empty weight, zero fuel weight, total fuel, packs, and everything. So what we're going to do here, we're going to open up the back door. I wonder if it has stairs. No, it's just a random back door here. We're going to open up the cargo. We'll get those open. There we go, and we're gonna get the airplane ready to fly here. So bear with me. We're gonna be using a checklist here, and I might need to pull up a video. But I got an idea of how to fly it now. Again, I've only had this airplane installed here for probably like 2 hours, so just gotta bear with me. I know what I'm doing somewhat, and it will be interesting. But I promise we will not butcher this airplane. Well, actually, I cannot promise that. We'll do our best here. These things are complex. But yeah, okay. So let's get the airplane loaded up with fuel here. So for today's flight, we need 8,951 pounds. fuel, so I'm gonna just lower this center. We'll take 9,200. There we go. That'll be good. Just to be safe here. And cargo weight that's pretty much what we need, and then passengers are 61. There we go. So that's got the airplane all loaded there. So we're all done there. I'm gonna close the cargo, and we'll just put that away for now. Alright, so fire this thing up. Let's grab the checklist. There's a little thing here. We can click it and we can go checklist. Awesome. So here's our checklist for the Avro. So first off, we're gonna verify gear lever is down, radar is off, transponder is standby, air brake is in, flaps are up, nav light, so that's gonna be back here. Just move that over here. So nav light, we're gonna go high intensity, battery on and checked. So we're gonna come down here, and the sounds, we're gonna listen to this. The sounds are really nice, I think, in my opinion. You hear that, like, nice, you know, all the breakers and, you know, circuits and stuff kicking in. Batteries on and checked. Gear, we're gonna verify we have 3 green, so we have left gear, nose, right gear, brake, yellow, and parked. So we got this out, we have it yellow and parked. Master switches are on. Let's do that. Come back here, we got our master here, so we're gonna go yaw damper, flip all those on. Anti-skid and lift spoilers, anti-skid lift spoilers. Bus tie, which is down here. Give me a second. Alright, so bus ties. So what we're going to do here is, I need to remember which ones. Here we go. So bus ties, we're going to flip them to auto, and that is good. Standby, we're going to go armed and checked. Standby gen. Gen, yep, that's good. Gen 1 and 2, off and checked. APU gen will go on. There we go. So all the way up is on. Fire handles are in. Ground test, we'll just ignore that. On if required. APU, we're gonna come here and go on. Oh, it didn't ask for me to put on the fuel. I missed it. Right, we're gonna get the APU fired on here though. So we got that on, and now we've got our gen. So if we like flip that, you see they're all on. We're gonna skip all the tests. Cabin emergency lights, we'll arm them. So armed. Air conditioning, we're not gonna put on DC pump. We're not gonna test it. Flight deck safety AC on and checked. So these are our pumps back here. So we're gonna go auto. Actually, assuming on. Pneumatic pump. There we go. So AC pump on and check. So yep, we got PSI and everything there. So I'm just gonna put that on to auto so that we don't run this stuff continuously, and we'll deal with this after start. Thrust lever check. Cut off. Okay, we're gonna come down here. These are at idle. That is good. AC pump and PTU off. So now let's just turn it off. Okay. Whoops. And PTU off. Okay. Continuous ignition is off. NJNT ice heats. Okay, we're gonna skip this now. Actually, we'll just go through these. Flight deck emergency. We'll get programming here in a second. Seatbelt signs are. Flip them on for now. Turn on the ice detection. Everything there looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we're just about ready to start programming the FMC. Should be good to go, I think. Yep, everything there looks good. Flight deck, lights, our arm, control, yaw damper on both. Yep, we got that down here, and we'll go yaw damper on. Autopilot is off. And then next is before start checklist. So we'll start programming, get this airplane ready to go, and get going here. So we're gonna go FMC. Position in it. Database is out of date. I need to update that, but that's not usually a problem. Let's see. Can we type? No. Okay. So it's gonna be KSHD Shenandoah. Route Shenandoah to KCLT. Flight number is Blue Streak. Blue Streak, what was the cost on it? Let me grab it real quick. It's Blue Streak 1216. And we'll go activate, good. Departure, we are going to be departing runway 5 today. And then it's going to be direct arrow to Arrow, and then it's going to be our arrival into Charlotte. So then I'm going to go arrival, and we're going to fly the ILS 36 right. Let's see, 36 center, ILS 36 right, with the Chelsea 6 arrival. Arrow transition. And we'll take it like that, and let me look at what that's going to look like here. So it's going to put us down there, and then we'll take the... It's just going to be a right turn on the final. Awesome. So we got that there. Let me go to legs. So it's arrow, boom, boom. And then we got that is the end of that, and then that's the localizer. Okay. So that's pretty much everything we want there. Also, let me turn these on, even though we're not on VATSIM today because of my internet. And let me just verify the stream is looking fine. I think it is. And we have another stream coming too, where we're going to be checking out the, we're going to be having a look at the new Dallas Love Field. Meant to stream that too, but haven't had internet, so we're going to get a look at that here soon as I get a chance. Probably going to try and aim for it to be tomorrow, but we'll see. Would like to do it tomorrow. Alright, so we got that there. We're going to go route. We're going to go perf in it. This is our stuff here, so 0 fuel weight and things. So let's see here. So our 0 fuel weight is 640,888. 640,888. Give me a minute. Alright, I guess it doesn't want it like that. I guess it wants 640. No, invalid entry. Give me a minute. Let's see. For 0.8. 0 fuel weight. No. Alright, stand by real quick. I need to figure out how to type that into the FMC. I know one way to do this. Right, let me see how to do the FMC. I got that. Okay, I've done that. Okay, I got it. So I'm gonna do 64.0. No? Why is that not working? Are we in the wrong unit? Yeah, units is pounds. Yeah, units pounds. Okay, wait, I think I know how to do it. There we go. 64.1, got it. Just had to do it correctly. There we go, figured it out. Let's see now. Okay, so reserve is 1.7. Cruise altitude is gonna be flight level 300. Cost index is, we'll say, I don't know what cost index we should be using, but we'll say 100. Maybe. Not really sure. Takeoff page, we're going to do flaps 18. And that gives me my V speeds. It gives me my trim 6.1, which we'll set down here 6. .1. I hope that's right. Well, we're gonna find out here when we get rolling down the runway here. But alright, so that's all set there, and I should be able to just click this, and it gives me 110. Yep, that looks good. Yep, I'm happy with those speeds. Alright, awesome. So we got that all set. That's all set nicely. And we can turn on these. That's all set. We'll get the flight bars. And we're going to be using GPS. So we'll do that there. And we are pretty much ready for engine start. Let me grab the weather though. Alright, so 299.7, good. And then we're going to bug through flight level 300 for our initial. .300 set, we'll arm it to. Cancel our master cautions there. Everything there looks good to go, so we're going to go ahead and get with engine start here. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the doors. There it goes. We're going to keep the chocks on just because it'll start rolling away. Unless I actually turn on the, yeah, we can do this. PTU on and on. That means we should have brake pressure, which is what we need. So I'll go ahead and get rid of the chocks, and it shouldn't start rolling. Yep, all good. Yep, and we got hydraulics. Okay, so let's commence engine start. So first things first, we got to go ahead and get our fuel pumps on. That is on auto. So anything from there will... Let's see, seatbelt signs on. Anti-ice. So I'm just going to run a little flow here. So I'm coming through. Looks good. Looks good. Generators, we'll keep them offline. Galley, we'll do that once we get the engines running. Bus ties, everything there looks good. Bats are on. Engine start, we'll go master on, and we're going to be starting with 4. Continuous ignition is on. Flight start, engine start is good. Anti-ice coming up. Got detections. Air. Pretty happy there. Okay, let's run our before start checklist. Hey, before start checklist, safety and exterior is complete. Brakes, set, that's our fuel. All hydraulics. Hydraulics. Actually, once all hydraulics off. Let me get the chocks in then, so that it doesn't start rolling away. All hydraulics are off. Fuel panel is set. Pressurization should be all good there. Yeah, it's all good. It's on auto. Ice detection is on. Lights. We'll go ahead and get our beacon light on here. Got our nav, beacon light on. Air conditioning, seatbelt, flow meters, data, altimeters, briefing. Skip that. Starting APU, gen is on because we got APU power. Beacon light is on. Packs and air is off if starting from APU, which we are. And engine anti-ice. So we're gonna go on. AC pump. AC pump on. Fuel pumps are on. Start power is normal. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know where that is, but it should be on normal. Start master is on. Engine, we're going to be starting with number 4 and engine start. Let's go. So we got N1 Ryzen. And we will go ahead and put that in. Let's see if I can get a view. Okay. So we got first engine started. We got coming to life, looking good there. Watching our temperatures, make sure it doesn't, you know, rocket ship up. On max, good. And then this is our takeoff thing here, so we're gonna just be using on takeoff. On and takeoff, yeah, we're just gonna put it on takeoff there. Alright, so that's a good start there. So we're gonna repeat that. Starting 3, starter on. And let me get down here. Yep, I have a view there, so that's good. Let's see. Have legs up. Awesome. Coming to life well. That looks good. Very nice airplane. Hey, and we'll go 1. Life, and I think we actually do that. Yeah, we have hydraulic pressure, so I can actually just get rid of those. Alright. Yeah, and we'll fly this airplane more, guys, and the more we fly it, the better it should become. Hey, we got a good start there. We're going to start 2. Starter. I like the sounds. Alright, 10. On. Let's go. Transponder, we'll set that to 2,000, enter, and that can probably go to TARA now, so do that. Engines are very quiet. Alright, so we got a good start there, so we'll run through our after start flow, aka just that, because that's all I know. After start power, normal. Master off, anti-ice as required. It's warm out, we don't need anti-ice. Generators are on. Brake fans, that's up here if I remember. Whoops, wrong button. Brake fans, we can do auto. Hydraulics on and checked, which is still up here. So we got PTU, low pressure, we're not going to worry about that. Hydraulic pumps are on. And that should mean we got hydraulic pressure. Good, PTU can be off. Heats, we'll flip them all on. Packs and cabin air, so we're going to go packs. are on. Cabin air. EPU bleed air. We'll keep it off. Pack and cabin air. Keep it as required. Doors are closed. Ground equipment is removed. Transponder is set. Before takeoff checklist will be next. APU is available, so we'll go ahead and shut this down now. So I'm going to disconnect the APU gen just to make sure everything is running as it's supposed to. Which is going to yell about that. But if I go and hit stop, air select. Okay. Parking brake is good. I just need to figure out this air select on ground. Pack valves. Give me a minute. Supply. Yeah, do we got packs? Give me a minute, guys. Just need to verify I did something right. So, air select on ground. I need to figure out where that is. Air conditioning on ground. Yeah, these airplanes are confusing, but we'll figure it out. And one thing that I don't like is that the packs are not kicking on. Everything there looks good. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what this, there we go. Alright, so packs kick on when you give it some power. Now, what's this, ground air? I'm not 100% sure. Off, continuous ignition, motor run, flight start continuous. I'm not too concerned. It doesn't seem like anything that important. So we'll just, call it that. Brake fans. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get our flaps deployed, trims are set, everything there is good to go. We're taxiing runway 5, so let's give it a go. I think we got everything set correctly. Let's get a taxi light. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Taxi light. Alright, runway 5 is over here. Yeah, so I don't know what the air select on ground is. We'll have one more look once we get to the runway and we're ready for departure. But let's do a flight control. Right, left, up, down. Flight controls feel pretty correct. Alright, yeah, we're going to figure out what that thing is complaining about. Config. Yeah, it doesn't like our config, I think. We'll figure that out here once we get to the runway. Is that? Nope. Alright, let's see. Let's set the parking brake real quick. Let's figure out why it doesn't like my config. I think it's something hydraulic related. Let's see here. Let's go PTU pumps. Let's see. That's nope. Okay. Why does it not like my config? What do I have wrong? Let's try different flap setting. Nope, it does not like that config at all. Alright, why does it not? I think it's that ground air thing. It's inoperative, that doesn't matter. The audio amper APU mass. AP master, lights, wings, and strobes, air conditioning, the fans on auto. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the config blaring in the background, I think. Let's continue with the checklist. Maybe it's something in here before takeoff. Checklist. Brakes, yellow and green. Flaps set. Flight instruments are checked. Flight directors are set. Trim. I think it's this trim, actually. Because it wants it outside of the green arc. Let me put in the green arc and test it. Yep. Yep, it was that trim. So trim set and checked, config checked, nav A's, briefing, finish ignition A and B as required. So we'll go ignition A, B, cabin secured radar, we'll flip it on now. So let's jump down to here and we'll go radar. We'll go weather, or we'll go display terrain. Yeah, let's just do weather. AC pump on. AC pump on. Lights and strobes are, let's see, strobe lights are on. Set. Controls are checked. After takeoff check is next. So TMS I think is this unit here. So we got set CO. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go landing lights. We'll get the wipers on. Alright, here we go. So on departure, we're on 5 runway heading initially. Runway 5, verify, flaps are set. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm a bug, current heading, here we go, and we're gonna spool them up.
TMS set to takeoff.
Here we go, power is set.
Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots, cross-checked.
Check.
V1, rotate. V2.
And that's positive rate. And we'll get the go. So that's all set there. We're gonna get this pushing down just a bit more there. We can set climb thrust.
VFTO, safe height speed, select flaps on.
And flaps can come to the up position. Oh, whoops, daisy, I did too much trim. There we go. I didn't need that much trim here. Let's just do, let's go indicated airspeed. I did a tad bit too much trim there. Go direct, and we're gonna go LNAV. We're just gonna overshoot because I should have turned it a bit towards it before we engaged it, but it should be fine here. Get a little bit more speed there. Let's do 250. I'm gonna give it another direct round. And we'll go continuous off, and we'll go checklist, gears up, flaps up, TMS. Packs are on. Engine, yep, packs are on. Oops. Packs on. Pressurization. Altimeters. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, you're supposed to climb with the AQ on. Indicated airspeed on the climb out. Okay, so climb, yeah, altimeters, AC pump. Back here, we got our AC pump. We'll just throw it in auto. Or actually, yeah, we'll follow the checklist off. PTU, off, brake fans, auto. EQ stop, basic production. And then descent checklist will be what we run next. Let's start climbing here. Let's have a little look at our VNAV here. Coming up on 10,000. Before airplane. guys, sorry about that. I was on the phone, so we're looking good there. We got land lights off, and we got a seatbelt sign. We got some there. Got seatbelt sign off, just a tad bit bumps, but nothing that keep people kept in their seats for. So. Alright, so looking good on the climb here. Why are we level at 13? There it goes, there it goes. Let's bring it, actually, let's climb at 250 knots. It'll probably get us up there just a tad bit faster. Vertical speed. Good. 1,000. And this thing has a lot of power. We start on takeoff. Let's see. Let's get it on a good rate. Here, let's do indicated. We're going to have to learn that system there, but figure it out. Looking good. That out next time. Overall, we look like we're climbing nicely. So yeah, looking pretty good. Oh, yeah, pretty. Alright, so we're past that. We'll go 299R2, and I'll be right back. Alright. So everything here does look really good. Airplane's climbing nicely. We're doing about 250 knots. Let's see. Yeah, 256. 252, excuse me. And now we're going to be on the arrival here. So we're going to need a... I'm almost wondering if we should level off at 200, which I think I'm about to do here. Or we'll do... That to be even, so we'll do 240. 240 we'll bug that. I'll reset that to arm it. Because I'm going to need to pull up our approach. It's going to be 36 right into Charlotte. 36 right. Minimums are 200. .200 on the decision height. It's gonna be 109 point. 108.9. That is set there. We're gonna go on and standby. That should all be good to go there. And course of me 003. 0. 18 and 9. Yep, that is all set there. I'm happy with that. And we're about to level off here. 1,000 to go. Man, this is a fun airplane, guys. Next stream, I think we should fly to London City. And yeah, I got my brake there, which is nice. There we go, full forwards. And that deploys that little clamshell in the back. So there we go, we're leveling off. Let's see our arrival. So it's going to be the Chelsea 6 arrival. For our direction, it's going to be 10,000. 10,000 feet. Yep, 10,000 and 210 knots. We're going to start our descent. Have to be hour above 51270. Okay, let's see. I need to update this now that we have a different cruising altitude. 240. VNAV. Time to top a descent is 67 miles. Alright. 67, we'll pop that up over here. And we'll let the airplane target. Let's see here. Whoops, that's not what I was wanting. Let's do target 85. And we'll do 85. Three. Here we go. I don't want to overspeed the plane. 100%. Oh yeah, it looks good. Do that speed there. Estimated time. This is yeah, ETA is 19 minutes. Got a good cruise speed set. Yeah, and cool features, some cool features. You can use the GTN 750 in this thing if you wanted. Don't know why, but you know, you can. Actually might be kind of fun. But FMC has done nicely. It would be nice if it had a UNS in here. To my knowledge, most of them are send now. I don't know if I want to send it quite now, but we'll hit that button here once we get a little closer. We can arm VNAV. Kick it up just a bit more here. But doing pretty good. It's too cold. There we go. Whoops. Probably should slow that down there. Saw that creeping up there. Started pulling it back, but didn't pull it back enough. It's doing well, though. Look like we're making good time. We have 29 minutes till top of descent, so I'm a bug or new altitude restrictions here. 240, that's the first restriction. 22 at or above 220. Let's see, at 24. 22 will be next. 220 is next. Man, the new beta right now looks, yeah, funky. We're gonna get the seatbelt sign on. But they're aware of it, and they're supposed to be fixing it. Hopefully next update, it'll be fixed. There's a lot of airplane. This thing's hard to fly. $17 to go. Yeah, airless spoilers, GPWS. 5 miles to go. Alright, so we got, I'm sorry, 19 miles. Let's just do send now. Yeah, I'm not gonna guarantee that we won't crash. What I can guarantee is the likelihood of us making it to the ground, one way or another. Yeah, it's a fun airplane. A lot of work to fly. But yeah, can't guarantee we won't crash, but I can guarantee that we'll make it to the ground one way or another. Alright, speed restriction 280 knots. We are doing 270, so I'm going to push that up just a tad there, and we're going to bug 1.6. Actually, we're just going to bug the bottom of it and see if it just doesn't bust restrictions. How to test new things. Ah, stupid. Come on. Yeah, this knob can be a pain. There we go. 10,000, we'll arm it. We're on VNAV, so we should be good. 220, yep, we hit that. And the next is hour above 1.6. And next restriction, we got we gotta make it 280. So it's so me 270 is our next restriction. Let's see that air brake real quick. Let's pull it. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's run our descent checklist. So descent checklist, PTU is on. PTU on, pressurization stat, briefing, ice and protection, landing data. Assume it'll just be that stuff there. Whoa. Didn't think Lando was gonna do that, but let's just actually here. Let's do this. Approach. Here we go. We got our VRFs. Yeah, let's just go off this stuff. I don't know what it's doing now. VNav. Yeah, probably shouldn't press that. No, I don't want 230. I want 13,000. Here, let's see when we do this. Whoops, I accidentally pissed it off. Let's fix that. Nope, format error. Shoot. Yep. I mistyped and I didn't realize it's just gonna do it before you even execute it. There it goes. Okay, yep, that was not fun, but hey, who cares? Yeah, I shouldn't have messed with that. It's my fault. Just maintain fatal 2. There we go, and then that'll be on track to make it down. Okay. We're sorted, guys. We're sorted. Just, everything's under control. Don't need to worry. I know what I'm doing. Like, we've gotten this far. Like, what? Got it under control. We'll be good. Alright, 250 here at Chelsea. Excuse me, where are we even going? Ah, we're going to there. Okay, gotta figure it out. Let's get that to stop the descent, and now that should all be good. Drag required. Yep. Alright guys, so next time we fly this airplane, which I think we might fly when we go check out the Dallas Love Field Airport. I think it'll be a little better than this run. Though overall, like for my first time flying this thing and this being a very complex jet, I think we're doing decent. But yeah, it's a challenge. So I'm thinking we'll try a flap 33 approach. That sounds fun. It's a lot of flaps. So we'll do 33. Nope, that didn't set it. Okay. I'll just set them manually once the time comes. Actually, we'll set them now. It's 109. Alright, coming through 18. We'll get altimeters. So the weather is no winds being given. 2993 is the altimeter. According to real life, winds are 180 at 3. Yep, now it's trying to make that a restriction, I think. Yep, 12. Yeah, it's gonna need it to descend quickly. Like this. So once we do that, okay, so those I assume will come out once I, yeah, okay, makes sense. There it goes. Okay, yeah, it's let's get turn off airframe wind. Hello. We are going to Charlotte. So yeah. Hello. Pretty sure yeah, it's still running. Yeah, but we're on our final descent right now. So we should be landing here shortly. Yeah, this is Xplane 12 with the Just Flight. That's about to freak the airplane out there momentarily. So that might be a bug. I'll probably say something to Just Flight here once we're done there, that this thing likes to freak out in the turns. But yeah, yep, Xplane 12. This is the beta. There's a bug right now with the beta where the clouds are not exactly the best looking right now, but that's supposed to get fixed here. Let's enter vertical speed and get this thing down to the right altitude. So what we're gonna do now is it's gonna put us out on this heading. So let me adjust my heading bug, and we're gonna switch over to our approach charts. Yeah, it's fun, very fun, and very excited for when it comes out. But give me a minute. Yeah, it's not out yet. Yeah, I would like to see the Fokker and stuff, but yeah, the beta, it's stable for me. I know some people have been having some issues. Also, we need to send here. Give me a minute. I'm getting, people are messaging me on Discord getting behind the jet here. This is a jet that you cannot really get behind on, because that's a bad thing. Let's get this thing down here. We are going to be high, but yeah, we'll fly this quite a few times here, I think. We'll fly it often. It's just, man, it's a lot of jet. It's very difficult. It's not an easy airplane to go just jump into and fly, so I think I need to spend some time and just learn it. But it's a fun jet. And I think we definitely need to get it into London City, because yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun airplane in London City, mainly because that's where it that's where it flew most of the time, was London City. So yeah, we'll definitely get into London City a decent amount of times. But yeah, give me a minute. Let's run some checklists here. I'm getting behind this airplane quite a lot. Altitude for this, we should probably want, nope, I don't want 7, I want 4,000. We're probably need to go down to 5.